everybody and everyone everywhere. It's Glitchy Real on the Midnight Snow, and today's a bad day for me. I've had a rough time of things. You ever play Animal Crossing and you just kind of have one of those what they call bad luck days where you just trip and there's nothing you can do about it? Yeah, that's me today. So I figured the best way to solve issues like that is playing video games in front of a live audience and having a little bit of alcohol. And by a little bit, I mean I definitely poured way too much, about like a regular wine, half of a wine glass's amount, but like of moonshine. But with so much ice, it's mostly ice. But you guys are there to stop me, right? Anyways, I want to get Twitch, or not Twitch, the Twitter one, the people, the folks on the other side of the internet. Where is that? Where's my stream folder? My stream folder, oh, right here, okay. And then I have, don't you love it when, Windows decides to reorganize all your files different than how you had them? It's great. Alright. Yeah. What is it? Calling it Drunk Riven Part 2, but also Part, 7. And we are live now. I really should type these out ahead of time and just copy paste them, but whatever. There used to be an option where OBS would do it for me, but that was Streamlabs OBS, rather than whatever I'm using right now. Regular OBS. Let's see, anybody in chat yet? No, it's pretty quiet. All's quiet on the Eastern Front, Western Front. I don't know, whatever they call it, whatever they said back in the World War days. Yep. Alright, gotta get off Twitter, otherwise I'll just do that. Yeah, let's do a let's play of Twitter. I'll let you know, we're gonna do a speed run, and then when we finish Twitter, I'll let you know what happens. Hey, Dex is here. Slobs is a little... Okay, so sorry, I want to go through this ritual. Welcome, Dex, to the Midnight Snow, and we appreciate having you here. I want to make sure I get everybody. It's important to me, even if it's not important to you, that you're properly welcomed. Glad you're here. But yeah, Streamlabs OBS, or Slobs. While it's definitely not as capable as OBS, it is better for just pushing the start button and getting going. So I started with Streamlabs, and I think a lot of people, at least getting started with streaming now, start with Streamlabs OBS because it's just so dang easy. But, you know, with convenience comes a price, and that price usually is quality. And I don't want to listen to myself. There we go. And I definitely don't want to see my viewership. Turn that off. Where are we going? Creator dashboard. But yeah, I appreciate what Streamlabs is, even if it's not the best option. I actually technically started with OBS because I was doing local recording. Then I moved to Streamlabs because people were like, "Oh, it's so much easier," and it was. But then I couldn't do a lot of things that I wanted to do. Hello, Camavex, and welcome to the stream. We're glad to have you here and all that stuff. Yeah, thank you for being having your continued interest in the novel. It is progressing well, and I am always going to underestimate how long it's going to take to finish, but I feel like I'm definitely in the second half for sure. It's mostly just doing it, and it's very hard to draw. It's very hard to draw when your house is so hot, you're sweating all over your equipment and slipping over the screen, and which is also generating heat, and it's been difficult. CNTR, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Midnight Snow. We're really glad to have you. Seems quiet relative to the background. Oh, you know what it is? My music's too high. Thank you. I changed the audio track, and it I didn't do I didn't balance my my levels. Thank you for telling me. I always appreciate the heads up, because I can't tell all the times. As much as I would love to what, I don't know, as much as I try to do the bug fixes and tech stuff before the stream goes live, sometimes I just can't do anything. Hey, and Lindsay's here. Yo, what's up? And welcome to the Midnight Snow and the channel, and we're glad to have you here. You're gonna get the spiel that everybody else gets, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody yet. Sounds like you're suffering from too much heat in the house. Oh yes, absolutely. Hey, Rez is here. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I know you usually watch the VODs, but glad to have you live. But yeah, we technically, Santiago, we actually have a portable air conditioner now this year, and the summer is not nearly as bad as last year. But we also have like peak rebate days where like the electric usage in our area is so high that they're giving power discounts for not using it through a certain window, and we try to do that as often as we can, just because it's good for our budget and it's good for just resource consumption, and it's a good challenge. So today was a little rough. I also was installing. I opened. I don't think anybody was here for it, but Lydia and I got a bidet for our toilet, and it's cool. It works, but it is leaking something terrible, and it is beyond my capabilities of fixing. And I spent the majority of the day trying to do that. So I'm very tired and very frustrated. So today was kind of a rough day. But yeah, being here is making it better already. Lindsay, I don't know if we're actually gonna get to the end of Riven today. We just met Gen, and we're in a new age technically, which will help us warp to the final island, I think. But otherwise, I don't know if this is the end. It feels like the end, like, because we just got to get our book back, and we're gonna get a bunch of exposition, but we still have one puzzle left to solve, and I don't know what to do with that. Which we'll probably get the last bits of answers. If we get to that other island, but we got a lot to work with today, so I'm hoping we can finish it. If not, whatever. But since I got a bunch of you guys here, I just want to let you know I'm planning on doing a horror game marathon. Specifically, we're gonna play through Silent Hill. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if we feel like it, we can play Origins, Shattered Memories. I'm trying to get an emulator to run Downpour, and oh my gosh, that game's funnier than I thought it was. But then I also want to play Deadly Premonition. I want to play Siren, so it'll be all over the place. Maybe run through Isaac a few times. All those things. Congrats on the haircut, Camavax. I hope it came out well. Bidet spelled with a T, Lindsay. I'm reading through chat and I feel like I'm getting behind. Yeah, it's unlikely I'll reach the end. Yeah, the remaining puzzle is quite difficult. Yeah, Rez, I am fully anticipating that I'm going to get my butt kicked, especially being tired. But yeah, Silent Hill Marathon, I'm going to get, start with Silent Hill 1, and I want to try to get a 10-star ranking before I move to the next one, so we'll be stuck on Silent Hill for a while. And because I know Silent Hill better, I might be able to stream it more often. It's easier to stream something that you know how to play than not. But we'll see how long we get stuck with it. And then we'll move on to 2, and I want to do like the hard mode puzzles, and which is kind of what we're doing here. So it'll be fun. But I really specifically want to play Silent Hill 3. That one's still my favorite of the series. And shout outs to GOG and Konami, I guess, reluctantly, putting Silent Hill 4 completely, like, they fixed it. Silent Hill 4 has the worst PC port. Well, Silent Hill 2 does, but 2's been fixed. Silent Hill 4 then that has the second worst PC port, and they've put it on GOG for $10 and sometimes $7 on sale, and it is fully functional, goes up to 4K, and has controllers, and all that stuff. And hello, we are live, officially here. So yeah, I can play a legit copy of Silent Hill 4 on PC, and it's great. It works. So I'm excited to do that. And if you guys haven't seen Deadly Premonition, oh boy, do I have a treat for you guys. Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? I've not seen this. I think I might have actually, but this is a weird way to load in. Let's go. Oh, maybe we can't technically save at Gen's house. Maybe we have to warp. Oh, interesting. Oh, dang, Camavex, I hope your I hope your haircut came out to your liking. I need to cut my hair. It's a little bit halfway down to my butt, and I mean it's actually there. It is lined with my hips. It is too long. I have not cut my hair since 2018, and then it got cool to not cut your hair. So I need to do that. I'm actually tempted to just do it myself, but I'd like to have a professional do it just because I don't get my hair cut that often. Oh, hey, Lydia's here. Lydia, you have a meeting today, so I don't expect you to be here too much, but thank you for dropping in anyway. And you can catch up on the VOD, or I'll just gush to you later. Where are we? This is Gen's house. Well, the other place we've been to, I guess, is his study, his lab, or his vacation house. And this is where he actually hangs out. Keep on keeping on, guys. Monster energy. I mean, Bridges energy. Can we get out? There's a little button here. Can we get out with this? What does this do? I pushed a button and nothing has happened. And I can't unpush it. Dang, chat's moving. Spiper, welcome to the chat, and I'm glad to have you back. And welcome to the Midnight Snow. We're glad to have you here, as always. I will almost certainly rely on your advice. Right now, I gotta pick the right one. Oh, yeah, it tells me. Okay, I need to pick. Nope. Nope. That one. Here we go. New island, guys. We've never been here. Yeah, see, I've seen this animation. Oh, I did save on the screen. That's why. Ooh. Ooh. And I should write down what the animation is because, you know, haha. Oh, hey, Tyler, you're here. Welcome to the chat and to the Midnight Snow, and I'm glad you're here. And I'm going to give you that... friends and family, I'm giving you the same spiel I give everyone. So, it's part of the brand, you know? Dang, everyone's showing up today. Is that the power of alcohol? I get drunk and play Smash Bros, open a lobby, and just everyone's here now? I'm almost at 100 followers. I got like 20 of you guys jumping into the channel, like, just drinking and Smash Bros. That's all you have to do, apparently. All right, where are we? House of Getsus, the seventh Getsus. Oh, that's Pokemon Black and White. Yeah. You played that recently, I think. All right, close up. I want to know what the number is. Where's my glove? So my flavored moonshine today is a different flavor. It is watermelon today, which means they just took the moonshine and let it soak in watermelon pieces and then filtered it, and I'm gonna drink it. Where are you? What is this? What is this? What is this one? Okay, it's vertical but with a dot. Vertical half open with a dot. Sorry, you can't actually see this one. Yeah, no, yeah. This one is the tree one. I might rename that. And this one is definitely the, yeah, I got these mixed up. The map island. All right. Game, where are you? There you are. I'm gonna check on chat here for a second. Hello, Jess. Thank you for watching the channel. I hope you got to hear this. You got your kids watching the stream? I'll have to keep it extra G rated then. Let's see. That's a good question. How is everyone? I mean, you guys are watching me, but like, that's not like, I mean, it is the point, but that's not why I'm here. I'm caring about you guys. I could play this game by myself, but you know, it really wouldn't be fun. And if you guys aren't okay, then I'm not okay. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh man, this smells like Silent Hill all over the place. Like the Nightmare School has these wooden boards and the rust and the maybe blood. I think it's just rust. Oh goodness, this looks like a puzzle. Ah, okay, sound effects. These sound effects are almost identical to the ones on Myst. I don't know what the code is here. It would be great if I got it right the first time. Oh. Oh, okay, that's probably the change directions. Or not, I don't know, maybe I did get it right. Hey chat, why you stopping when I'm trying to read it? Not you chat, but I mean like the chat window. Ooh. I need to get focused here. I want to read chat. Hello?
You made it.
Who's that? Is that Catherine? Catherine.
How'd you get past Ken?
He let me here. He sent me here.
He must really believe I've gone mad. I know what he's doing.
Yeah, tell me.
He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. He's hoping you'll lead him back to Danny. You can't let Gen... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Danny, he'll kill him. Find the moiety. They have the book. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
Oh, I want to help you. What do you need? Wait, what do you need? I guess we gotta get the book back, but... I was under the impression that she took the book. Because whoever... We got robbed by this one guy, and then that guy got hit by a poison dart. And then someone else came over, took the book, and left. But that person had the pigtails, the long hair, just like Catherine. So and was disguised. So there's no way it wasn't her. The book was taken after she was imprisoned. Okay. Oh wait, she's coming back. She did say, if I won't help her, then go. I'm still here. I'll wait for a little bit, see what she does. Yeah, I don't know. Getting the book, I know the book is, Atris in this book, oh, you guys can't really see it, but the book that Atris gave us in the beginning details how the book that the linking book that we were given is actually a prison. It's supposed to look like a linking book so that Gen will rob us of it, use it, and then get trapped, similarly to what happened with Cirrus and Akinar in the first game. But we don't even have that. So I'm not sure what to do. All right. I guess we go check with someone. What's going on in chat? Sorry, I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Gen trap himself, yeah. Recall what Gen said to us last time. He said a lot. He is claiming that he's a changed person because he admits to being evil, but that he doesn't want to be evil anymore. And that we need, if we find the book, we need to give it to him. And it sounds like Catherine says if we find the book, we got to give it to her. So, which means we got a choice. Mist 1 had multiple endings based on who we gave books to. Kind of. Pages, books, whatever. Trying to remember the code. I think I have it. I think I have it. I think I got it. Is it that? Yeah. Oh, wow. It actually does have a few more endings. Wow. I was not expecting multiple endings, honestly. I assume one of the endings is canon, right? Because there's a sequel to this one. But that makes me nervous for, you know, failing. Alright, I'm gonna skip this animation here. It's not a traveling animation, so. I'm guessing this turns the books on? No. Where are we here? Is this the crater? I think this is the crater one. Yeah, I recognize this place. No, it's not. This one is the Dome Island. Oops. Where do we want to go? She said to go talk to the local people. I forget what they're called. And that's not them. Nope, that one is. So let's pop over here. And, I know one place where we can knock on the door somewhere, or we have to figure out the eyeball puzzle, and I don't know where to start with that one. She'll save immediately after you get the book back. Oh yeah, I've been saving after every major progress on its own new file. So don't worry about that. Gen has the book that leads to Catherine. I guess he does. Yeah, okay, yeah, he does. Yeah. It took me a second to figure out. It's the book that we're using. Yeah. Weird. We did, yeah. Yeah. 98'd. Does it say RD at the end? Because I remember you keep bringing it up. But yeah, it seems very typical of the 90s surrealistic landscapes that I love. I didn't realize I was nostalgic for it until I looked for like 90s synth music, and oh my gosh, that was used a lot. Like the primitive shapes or the generators for just for mountain landscapes. It's very similar. I've noticed that actually a lot of the 98th Age's structures are like a mountain, and then that mountain has been copy pasted on the top. Not exactly copy pasted, but the structure looks like a flat mountain on top of a regular mountain. And I mean that in the best way. Tyler, we're not going to Dodongo's Cavern. We may later, but not today. I know what you mean, it's this one. But we're not getting the bomb bag. We're not gonna go visit the Deku Scrubs. I'm sorry. We'll have to do that next time. So Gen trapped Catherine. Maybe. Yeah. He just has a link to each one of the islands, and Catherine is staying right next to one of the linking sites. If anything, if she's stuck there, then she may be imprisoned in her own way, because I know that he's accused her of being like a rebel or something. I want to check this house. Because they did something when I knocked 5 times at one time. And this window opened. I don't know if I need to knock 5 times, but it may have been a one-time thing. My only other guess is that we need to solve the eyeball puzzle, which we may have enough information for. How's chat going? The numerals being in Dunny number system. Yeah, I figured they were Dunny and not actually Rivenese, or however you would call it. Because it seems like Gen is trying to teach people. He's giving them knowledge and calling it divine. So I'm gonna actually go check out the prison. Because technically we could have gotten to Gen's house or not Gen's house, so the 98 to age, much earlier. But, you know, there was 2 sets of puzzles we were solving here. 97 ND. Oh, I see. So, okay, sorry, Swiper. I just realized what you were saying. Yeah. I wonder how you say the words, because in the school there's a holographic projection of him speaking a whole nother language, and I wonder if that's Dunny's language. Okay, so I am missing one of the eyes. I generally know the order. Wait. One of them I didn't write down. Because I have 2, 3, and 5. Oh, no, I put the numbers down here. Okay. The one in Gens. Oh, right, I was associating. This is less useful to me. Okay. Yeah, so this is... I don't know what sound or what animal's associated with one. I don't know which one to start with. But if we knew that, we could open this. Whatever this is, we could open it. We could brute force it. We have enough information to brute force it. I don't want to, though. Yeah, this is the whale, which is number 5. That's the last one. This is the weird dino fish. I don't know what to call it, which is number 4. The beetle is over here. So this is our beetle, which is number 2. Then there's the frog, which is... Oh, interesting. They progress from right to left. That may be coincidence. But it may be indicative that number 1 is anywhere between here and here, which makes me think the likelihood is that it's more likely to be here somewhere. But I haven't seen any of these creatures that I know of. Sorry, how's chat going? Not moving. That's all right. The desk one we thought belonged in a hole in the village, right? Yeah, because... Yeah, Gen said that it was floating in the water. That when he took it, it was instantly replaced. And he still has it. So, meaning we probably needed to find the original location. I was hoping that was floating around in here. The reason why I'm hoping it's here, because this looks like an animal outline, because the outline has been helping us, because this is an eye, and this is a shape. Let's go see if there's an animal that has an eye here. Let me write that down. Oop. Let me see. It's something like this, and it has like an eye shape here, and like maybe something here. Like, because if this is where he took the eye, that would be on the right island, and it would make sense, because every except for the one that was found by the giant dagger was put or had the shape associated with it. So we'll see. First time chatter, Unholy Angel 31. Hey, wait, I think I rated your stream a couple weeks ago, right? That was you, right? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I ended up pulling out the cheat for this one. You know, chat is my cheats. So let's see if let's just go down the list here. Not a seahorse. I don't know what that is. Wait, it kind of looks like that one, maybe? Not really. And it's facing the other way, but I thought that might have been like the trick there. No, no. I like this creature. Whatever this is, I like it. I want to see what that is. Yeah. I thought that was you. Thanks for dropping in. I meant to watch whatever else we were doing. I've just been super busy. Have you been playing any, like, you said you finished Riven, right? Or you were done playing it, right? What you working on now? No. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot I have moonshine. Here we go, bottoms up. That's way too much, but most of it's water. I hope. I forgot this was supposed to be drunk Riven. Beetle, I know what that one is. Not a bird. I don't really need to zoom in. I assume this is our frog, but it's the only one that looks like a frog, but it doesn't entirely look like the frog we found, so I'm a little nervous about that one. No. Because, yeah, that's not our beetle. That is definitely one of our answers. If it was like laying down, it maybe. No, I think if it's anything, it's gonna be this one. I'm just gonna blindly do it, see what happens. If I get lucky, that's awesome. All right, number 2 is gonna be, I mean, I also don't want to miss elements, so I'd like to be a little bit more confident. We'll do a beetle second, then we're gonna do the frog third, then we're gonna do the dino fish, which it is going in a counterclockwise rotation. There's the dino fish thing, and then the wahale. Where are you? This one. It also makes sense that this was the last one because it's right in front of the door. Yeah, it didn't work. We need something, yeah. I hear that Unholy Angel. I'm gonna call you Angel if that's all right. I hear that, Angel. The sleep schedule is hard enough to worry about than getting a stream schedule together. The Evil Within, you know, I was thinking about playing that one. I just found out it's called, in Japanese, it's called, I think, Psycho Shock or something. And I was like, dude, that's a way cooler name. But yeah, I don't know, that was unrelated thoughts. But I'd watch that, I'd totally watch that. If you're streaming later when I'm still live, we'll raid your channel again. There's a few frogs. Yes, there are a few frogs. I am a little nervous that that's the wrong frog, but nothing else really looks like a frog to me. I want to catch another one just to look at it again, because I've only seen it the one time before I really knew what to do with it. And by you saying there's a few frogs kind of sounds to me like a hint of, you almost got it, it's just the wrong one. But like, that's not a frog, is it? It looks like it has wings. It looks like a front-facing beetle thing. I don't know. That's probably the closest contender for a different frog. For those of you guys who know, eesh, the light. For those of you guys who know, how close am I? Oh, that's all right, Angel. I totally get it. All you guys in chat, you know how inconsistent I am. I'll tweet 1 minute after I'm supposed to go live that I can't do it today. But that's only because I tried really hard first. You're getting warmer? Okay. I have 2 incorrect. So I'm guessing one of them that's incorrect is the frog one. I'm gonna go catch another one of those frogs just to know what it looks like again. Because the frog is the one I'm the most confused about. Or unsure about. And then the, I have no idea what number 1 is. Because I don't have the audio sound effect. I don't have anything else to work with. If I even found one more animal in the game, I'd be like, ah, it's that one. Has to be. Haven't found that yet. I'm wondering, because we still have one more puzzle that we didn't do on the Dome Island. It's like the first puzzle we can reach is the steam valve thing with a telescope that goes down underground. I wonder if there's either an eyeball there and or an animal to look at, and then it would solve that problem. Because then we wouldn't need the sound effect by, because there's a lot of these puzzles that are, there's one piece of missing information, and we can use, you know, the process of deduction to figure out the last one. Where did I find the eyes? I found the one by the giant dagger in the forest path. I found the one in like the shallow water area that makes the shape of the beetle. I found one where the plesiosaurus things are beached, or not beached, but like sunning themselves on a rock. So that's 3. And then I found one on Gen's desk that doesn't make any sound. And then, what was the last one I found? Or the one on Gen's desk was technically the last one. Where was that? Oh, the very first one, the frog one, the one that makes the frog sound, right by the transport, right when you get to the village jungle island place. So I don't actually know what triggers this guy. So I'm just gonna, well, maybe, hey, maybe I have one. Oh, right, I need to put power back. Yeah, one of them was in the forest. That's the one by the giant dagger I was talking about, yeah. Dino fish are beached things. Yeah, BTs, yeah, definitely. That's, I certainly hope not. Let's just say that. For any of you guys in the know. All right, can I get this thing back? Or do I need to, like, close this, or? I thought I could do this again. Because I sent it down. I definitely should be able to do this again. There's no way that I can't do this again. Yeah. Doing something wrong. So yeah, all 4 of the eyes were found on the forest jungle village island. So I assumed the last one would be there too, but Gen took one out and it's here, but then he said the villagers found it resurfaced, like it came back. And since the villagers found it, it makes me think it's still only on that island. And since all the other 4 have been found, I'm trying to find its replacement, or at least the animal associated with it. I really want to know why I can't do this again. Like, I thought it was the power. Am I doing this wrong? Whoa, that's a screen. I've never seen this. Interesting. I just want to get it back. Is there like a button? What am I doing? Oh, sorry. Take care, Rez. Thank you for being here on the stream. Really appreciate you having here, and I'm sure you'll catch the VOD later, so yeah. Shout outs to Rez. Change the water. See what's going on. Yeah, I do have the power running. Tyler, what do you mean by change the water? I don't know if I want to stay here. I believe the power for the fan and the trap are separate. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, thank you. I forgot. Let's fix this. Speedrun, here we go. It's been so long since I messed with this thing. All right, so that should go out that way. Yeah. And there we go. Yeah. Thank you guys. Hopefully we've caught one and he's not dead, because if we did, he's been down there for a long time. Quick, write that down, write that down. See, it looks so different. Wait a minute. He does have the bulbous eyes, the thing that I thought was cute. Is that it? Okay. While I still have that in my head, what's the fastest way to get back there? This way, the way I came. And beep, 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 burp, burp, burp. Oh, changing the water. Oh, okay, yeah. I think they're steam valves actually, but yeah, steam is not liquid water. The other one. I believe the power of the fan. Yeah. I read that one. Sometimes echoes from my archives when I played this a long time ago. Gotta stop the fan, right? Yeah. We did. Yeah. We did that to climb through the vent to get into Gen's lab. Here we go. It's fun every time. I swear. I want to build something that looks like this in Space Engineers. There's just not parts for it yet. There's little neon things, and I could probably do this in squares, and it would look great. But I want to do it. Are the animals considered divine or something, or is that why they're on those pedestals? I don't know. I think it might just be like animals native to this island. That said, the whales are in the ocean. So, but everything else, the beetles we found in the jungle. On the village island, jungle island, and then the same with the dino fish. What other? The frogs we found on the crater though, on the crater island, and the whales we found technically on the map room island, or the map island, but also technically underwater. So So that part's inconsistent, so it makes me think it's less significant, having to choose. Hey, I want to get over there. There we go. Yeah, whatever. It's like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. He kind of is. Where it gets real hot at the end. It's still crazy to me that that's in Disneyland. Like, Mr. Toad... The Adventures of Mr. Toad is such a niche old movie that nobody watches anymore. Maybe points for Sleepy Hollow just because, you know, Sleepy Hollow's cool, but not really so much Mr. Toad. They were compiled in the same movie. And then to add a hell sequence, which is not in the movie, and then keep it this long is just crazy to me. Where am I going? Oh, right. Not in here. We're going all the way back up this way. Get ourselves in there. Does this plate do anything? No. And there's nothing else on the walls, I'm guessing. Oh, I can look at this. Interesting. Just double checking there's nothing in here. Yeah, it's just this. All right. You'll go to hell voluntarily after we hit you with a train. It's very fun. Fun for the whole family. And you know what? It's my favorite Fantasyland ride. Well, that's not true. It's my favorite Fantasyland ride that is available. My favorite one is Peter Pan, but so it is everyone else's too. Which means the line is like 2 hours long. Okay, so it's not that frog. It's not that one. Maybe it is this one. Because It looked like that, had the very long head with the eyes. So I'm gonna say it's that one. Yeah, yes or no? I don't know. But that still does not solve the problem, because it does have, you know, the frog feet here. That checks out a little bit more. Yeah, that is the frog. Okay. Yeah. Trying to think where we can even go. It's gotta be a Shine Spark puzzle somewhere. We can kind of just assume. Hey Axel, what's up? Welcome to the stream and to the chat. We are glad to have you here, and it's the Midnight Snow and all that stuff. You know who I am. The movies from the era when Disney was producing wartime propaganda shorts. Kind of, they were doing that, but I believe that was the 50s. So like World War II is mostly over, and Walt had shifted his focus more on Disneyland, and the animation crew was starting to fall apart. And so I think they were trying to make full live action films, but you know, they weren't able to, so they were doing just shorter things and shoving them all together, like you know, Fun and Fancy Free, Make Music Mine, I think, Melody Time, all those ones, I think is what's happening. And if I remember correctly, there a lot of the Disney animators were on strike at the time, so just things weren't getting done. Because the same thing happened to Winnie the Pooh, where they chopped it up into little segments and had to recompile it later, like in the 70s or something. But it was supposed to technically, and it technically the first bit, Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, came out in like 61 or something. Might just have to mess with Gens, yeah. See, that's what I'm thinking, but it doesn't indicate which animal it is. Oh, you know what I haven't put in my timers yet? For all y'all who want to lurk and don't want to talk in chat, if you put !lurk, that lets me know not to bother you. Otherwise, just make sure you don't mute the stream, because then I lose viewers, and I don't know, that's how Twitch works. But you can, if you mute the tab or whatever, that works fine. Or maybe it doesn't work that way. I'm just parroting what other people say. Things I gotta say to do the stream. Can confirm that the first eye isn't guesswork. I didn't think so. Especially because it confirmed that it exists in the world still. I just don't know where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. That makes me kind of want to just go back. Okay, I might just need to sit here. Just the two of us staring at the water. Could this be what she meant by our special place? Bonus cool kids points for anybody who knows what that's from. Lindsay, no cheating. I know you know that one. There's an upcoming Winnie the Pooh movie? What? Oh, right, you're right. All right, I forgot about that one. I thought they were doing another one because they did the Christopher Robin movie, which was... and, it was the least good thing I've seen Ewan McGregor in, I'll say that. But it was a great concept, kind of. Wait, what is this over here? Oh, I think that's the end of this rail, and that goes to the Dome Island. Yeah, I was hoping it would be in the water, but I think it's just in the village. Help, I need a hint. I used to think, you know, like, I don't want to do, I want to do this without hints, but I'm like, oh, no, man. Like, I want to figure out myself, but I do like directions. Nick, you and I literally said, is Carmen Sandiego at the same time? Good. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Or something like that, I don't remember. The water here is probably too blue to support life. Yeah, I was thinking it was too sulfuric or something. This is good thinking time. Train rides are good thinking time. Um. I don't even know where to look. I feel like it's something that's like the one in the jungle. That's like, it's just around this corner. You just have to look. And it's like, oh, there it is. Okay, got it. I'm inclined to take the submarine because that's where the villagers would find it. And I didn't know I was looking for them back then. That's unfortunate though, Axel, about the real life Christopher Robin, but it kind of makes sense because it's like getting famous for and then bothered by your dad's writing. It's like, oh, you're just like Christopher Robin. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm doing other stuff. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. No, we're not. We're not doing alarms. We're not doing alarms. Okay, all right, Spiper. All right, here we go. We're gonna do it. Is it here? Should be here. No, where are you? And it's not gonna be over there. Well, I could drop it down, I guess, if it's not already dropped. No, it is dropped. How do I get over there? Oh, it's from the other way, right? When you play the same game, but very rarely, once a week, for like, what has it been, like 2 months? It's very easy to forget where to go. That said, I know this place very well now, which is kind of fun. This game used to feel infinitely expansive when I was younger, and now it feels like it's shrinking and getting smaller, and it's a little disappointing, but it makes sense. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna be walking through here all the time. Don't you give me that look. You're gonna get it? All right. Christmas movies out of seasons, bro. Did you hear me? I said I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. All right. Wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. We need to look around first. Can I look down? Like, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, it's just like right up here. Thank you for the direction, Spiper. If this is correct, this is the kind of hints I'm looking for. All right, rotate around, let's go. We discovered the first animal and then immediately caused us a chase scene. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go forward. Oh, speaking of Disneyland, Alpha Red just released a video about he lives in LA now, and so he went on every single ride at Disneyland all in one day and like reviews them and has like a narrative, but I'm afraid to watch it because he has Rise of the Resistance and all this Star Wars land stuff that I have not been on yet. Oh wait, not yet. I don't want to do that yet. Turn around. But for all you Disneyland fans, go watch it. Shout outs to Alpha Rad, man. Jacob A Rad, real cool dude. But I don't need to tell you guys that because he has enough views as it is. To be fair, he's earned it. I don't usually watch YouTubers, but when I do, it's Jacob R. Rad. A-Rad. I want to do double R's for some reason. Double R diner. All right, what do we got? So I'm trying to look just in the water somewhere. Eventually I'll run out of options and then we'll be good. So like, can I get above? Oh, you know what's another game I need to play is Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. I can blitz through that game and you guys are like, what? I've never heard of that. Yeah, it's like the best indie game that is like not Indiana Jones. And it's great. The guy who voices Indy doesn't sound anything like Harrison Ford, and the bad graphics make it so he doesn't look anything like Harrison Ford. And it's got sci-fi magical elements, which is pretty on brand for Indiana Jones. But for me, it's like the real Indiana Jones 4. Crystal Skull though, Crystal Skull, I like Crystal Skull, but man, they needed to. The issue with Crystal Skull for me is, as someone who really likes the movie, is the score is very weak. Like, you hear the music, the Well of Souls, or gosh, I'm trying to think of good examples. The opening number for Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade, like the theme for the Crusader guy, or the Basket Chase song, also from Raiders. Like, so much good John Williams. No new tracks for like barely any new tracks. I don't even know if John Williams really did the music other than the theme, and it's so quiet when they do it. And the movie's been edited to be so short, it's like barely an hour. So otherwise, it's a really good movie. Infernal Machine, yeah. I do want to play it. I also really want to play Fate of Atlantis, but because, you know, it's a puzzle game. I don't think I need to mess with these. Just double checking. See, what I'm thinking is there's like a route that goes over here. So like this whole thing's a loop. So this is where we started, over here, and it comes down down here, and then it splits. I was thinking like getting out here, or one of these bubbles, and this is, so like I think it splits. Actually, I think I see the platform right here. It's right here, and it splits this way to go to the school, and then it splits this way to go to the control room, which as far as I know only has the levers, and then it splits here to go to this platform, which is how we rode all the way up to get up to the prison, which then we knock down the ladder and we can get down over here. And then we can ride all the way over here, which I think there's a turn to the right, which goes over here to this platform, which is just the village where we've been, or we can go left and just end up at the beginning. And I'm wondering where it possibly could be. Yeah, Crystal Skull though, Lindsay, didn't even really need new music necessarily. Just it needed to be more prominent and loud, and not just the Raiders theme, you know. Fate of Atlantis, is that the full title of Atlantis? No, that's you're thinking of this gem. Beyond Atlantis, also known internationally as Atlantis 2. Because it's the sequel to a very terrible game called Atlantis. Wait, where am I? I didn't mean to skip that. There's like all these little holes, but I can't turn in them. I'm hoping I can get out in one of these little pockets. Oh, this is still here. Okay, I haven't left. That's why. I did turn around though. Let's go forward. The Indiana Jones trilogy feels awkward for me to marathon. It feels less like 3 high adventure films, more like 2 and a horror comedy. Yeah. But you know what? And this is apparently not a popular opinion. I don't know why. Temple of Doom is like my favorite movie from the 80s. Of the whole decade, it is the best movie. It never gets old, and if I only had to pick one indie for life, it's that one. Like, Raiders is cool, but it's like really gritty and stuff, and that's cool on its own. My least favorite is actually Crusade, because it feels like it's mostly just aping the first one. And I know that's not popular. Sean Connery's great. And I love the opening of Crusade with River Phoenix as young Indy. I love that opening. And that again has the new theme, the that's the right one, right? That's the one I'm thinking of, right? That is the correct one. I'm hearing lay whales. But that's the same whales that we heard underwater. Camelbacks, but Atlantis the Lost Empire was an amazing movie. Oh yeah, from Disney? That was a movie that I did not like as a kid. I really didn't. But now that I've grown up, I'm like, kind of do. Because I never liked the ending of like, I didn't want the treasure. I just want to, like, you know, live happily with the people. And then like, I never liked that as a kid. And that's probably why the movie wasn't as successful. Now that I'm older, I'm like, heck yeah, that's a way better ending. So it's weird how standards change, especially as you get older. That's not an animal noise, but that is a noise that happens every time I step on this spot. Right there. There's that thing. I'm not seeing any eyeball anywhere. I might be going a little too fast. I don't think that's an animal noise, unless that's the shadow of a spider, a giant 800-leg spider. Use your imaginations now, please. Fate of Atlantis was like officially part of the Indie Saga. Yeah. Yeah, I never did play Fate of Atlantis, but I liked the premise, and it definitely felt more like a continuation of Raiders, the mood for Raiders. But that's also why I like Infernal Machine, because the mood-wise, it feels way more like Temple of Doom. Just like Temple of the Forbidden Eye is at Disneyland is almost entirely based on Temple of Doom. It has a couple Raider influences, like the Peruvian temple in the very beginning of Raiders, but majority of it is very Temple of Doom. Which always made me think when I was younger that, oh, Temple must be, you know, the famous one, the second one. Turns out no. Also, yeah, Temple of Doom is rewatchably hilarious. Short Round and Willie, love them. That's the best crew. It has the best balance, and they play off of Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones so well. As a counterbalance, whereas like Indy, who's like gruff and tough, and then Marion, who's like sassy and pushy, kind of conflict too much to me. They don't mesh as well, which is why I liked her better in Crystal Skull, because she got a little bit more lighthearted. And 4 was a little bit more silly, which fits what I like in Temple of Doom, you know? Yeah, Infernal Machine is a sequel to Atlantis, sort of, because Sophia Hapgood is your partner, whatever, the female lead of both games. Now, you might be wondering, am I just wandering around in circles? Absolutely. But, you know, if you watched last week's episode, you'll know that that's how we do things. I want to go to the right. So I'm wondering, just standing here in this bubble, even though just getting out's a shortcut, it seems like a pointless shortcut, so I'm hoping it'll give me access to something. Hey, Zenko, welcome to chat, and welcome to the Midnight Snow. We're always glad to have you. As I hope that you know. I only played the Lego version where he turns into a giant scorpion mech. Oh, are you sure that's not the Scorpion King with Dwayne the Rock Johnson? The Mummy. What is that? What is this? Is this what we're looking for? Seems suspicious. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Never did play Lego Indiana Jones. All I know about Lego Indiana Jones is that the Wii version, you could use an exploit to hack your Wii and run homebrew if you didn't have Smash Bros. Brawl. Did like Shia LaBeouf in the Crystal Skull. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf was like, a lot of people are like, oh, not him, but like, he made a great character. And people are talking, Indiana Jones 5 is supposedly coming out this year. It was supposed to come out in 2020, then it was supposed to come out last year, then it was supposed to come out this year, and now they say 2023. We'll see, but apparently filming is wrapped, so it will probably come out. Indiana Jones 5 is almost certainly going to be very bad, but I kind of want to see it anyway. Wait, can I see the little ball thing? No. It only rotates counterclockwise. I know what it is. I have solved the problem. First of all, I saw the fissure underwater, so I'm learning. Promise I'm not just running my mouth off. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Also, there's an unproduced script of Indiana Jones and the Monkey King. Ooh, that would have been good. Just as an idea. That's why I liked Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. As I think they needed to do more adventures in China or Asia, because like the first one takes place first in Peru, fake Peru, but Peru. Then it takes place in Cairo for the rest of the movie, pretty much for the rest of the movie. And then the second one opens in China, which I love the opening of the second one because okay, I guess all of them are like the end of a previous adventure, and I love that. It's like seeing the climax of just, this was one of our other adventures, and I love it when heroes fail. Not spoilers, but trivia for you guys who watched the Young Indiana Jones series. The very beginning of Temple of Doom, when he exchanges Nurhachi, I don't remember how to pronounce it, his remains in the urn. He exchanges it for the diamond, and if you ever watched the Young Indiana Jones series, there's one called Young Indiana Jones and the Peacock's Eye. The Peacock's Eye is the diamond, and in the expanded universe of Indiana Jones, for what it's worth, Indy has been looking for that diamond his whole life, and at the beginning of Temple, he almost has it. He also fails in the beginning of Raiders, and kind of in Crusades too. Yeah, he was looking. He's been looking for the Peacock's Eye his entire life, and that was just the most recent time of it slipping away, and just yeah. So if they ever made a fifth one, which they are, I kind of want it to be, instead of like the Lost Ark or the Holy Grail or the Stones of Shankara. I think that's right. Like. Or the alien thing, I don't even know, the Crystal Skull. Instead of it being some big grandiose thing, just end it with being something super personal, which is, I was looking for this thing when I was like 17, and I've almost had it my whole life. And it's just a diamond. It's this tiny little diamond. Well, it's actually a big diamond, but it's this little thing. Gonna catch up on chat here. Chat, come on, work with me here. Indy 5, yeah. Okay, that's the Monkey King one. Okay, let's see. Can I have both versions of the screenplay online? That'd be interesting to look up the Monkey King, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm morbidly curious. I figure it's gonna be Indiana Jones Pirates 5. If you guys ever watched Pirates of the Caribbean, the 5th one, for one, don't, but also do, because it's kind of a train wreck, and if you take it like a high budget fan fiction, which it is, none of the original writers or producers have even been on it. It's fun. The guillotine scene is fun, but it's not good. It's not good in any capacity. let's see. The original video game should be part of the saga. Yeah. The Infernal Machine actually had a lot of elements recycled. When they were writing the Infernal Machine, they actually were, they talked to George Lucas for some of their creative, with the creative writing team as a creative consultant, kind of like how he was consulted for Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, just to be like, is this kind of okay, the direction, would this make sense, and just making sure George Lucas was okay with it. He never really cared about expanded universe, but he does get consulted to just kind of be like, does this work with what you made? And he'll be like, yeah, that works, kind of, yeah, sure. Much more back then than he is now with Disney. Now he's just kind of like brought on for Twitter points. But yeah, a lot of the ideas of Infernal Machine, with like an extra dimensional being, with this high-tech stuff, having to fight the Soviet Russian, the KGB and all that stuff, and then going to like this giant temple, the one that you go to in Olmec Valley, is exactly seen in Crystal Skull, because when they asked him for his ideas on Infernal Machine, he was like, this is what I would do for a fourth movie if it were an Indiana Jones movie that took place in the 50s. This is what I would do. This is what I wanted to do. And I don't plan on making a fourth one. And they're like, all right, cool. Then we'll incorporate that. And I thought Infernal Machine did the ideas a lot more justice than Crystal Skull ended up doing. And I think a lot of people agree, but just most people haven't played Infernal Machine. But go on GOG.com, it's available for like $7, and it works on literally everything, so I gotta check out chat. What's going on? Shankara Stones, yeah, okay, I did say that right. I'm really behind. Yeah, the Cross of Coronado is another personal treasure that doesn't really have major implications, like the Ark of the Covenant or whatever. Tyler, the Indy 500. Yeah, we only got 495 films to go, assuming the 5th one comes out. But yes, agree. Pirates 5 is trash, but it's like good trash. I went to go see it. I was the only one in the theaters, only one there, and it was very it was enjoyable, but it did help that I got my ticket for free. Since I didn't, it was good to get out of the house, and I got to watch it with all by myself in an almost front row seat, because too much in the front row and you just hurt your neck. The experience was worth it, I think, and I'm also going the wrong way. I hope, Spiper, I hope you're not cringing so hard that like you're hurting yourself. I'm trying to go the right way. I need to go this way. I was wondering what that little eye was for, and now I think I know. Let's travel while I'm talking here. Going back on Iron Phoenix. Hold on. The animation is gonna freeze, but it's gonna have to deal with a sec. It is good trash, yeah. What's Iron Phoenix? I don't actually know what that is. Never heard of it. I don't think so. But dude, guys, yeah, if you haven't seen the Star Wars holiday special, if you ever want to watch cringe Star Wars, if you ever thought, oh man, Star Wars Episode 2, ooh, or Episode 9, eee, watch the Star Wars special and know that that was the very second thing George Lucas put out with the Star Wars name on it, and thought, yeah, let's air that. He has since regretted it, and was hoping he could outpace the internet so it wouldn't be so he could destroy every living copy of the thing, and it didn't happen. And if you guys go on YouTube or literally any video hosting site, you will be able to find it, and it is comedy gold and also really boring. Dude, you know what? Because technically Disney owns it, but like Disney aren't gonna do anything. We should do a viewing party. I'll just stream it and commentate on it. We'll do that for Christmas. We'll put, I'm writing a note here. a huge success, I think. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Where is my pen? Oh yeah, I threw it because I spilled everywhere. Whatever. You guys will remind me. Star Wars Holiday Special Watch Party. Do people even do that anymore? I don't know. Is it legal? I don't know. Twitter will tell me. I have 3 chances to screw up. I am going the right way though. Here we go. Scroll back for chat for iron info. Yeah, okay. Wait. I thought the version of the official saga was the 13 adult novels, the Dark Horse graphic novels, movies, and major video games, but that would be like 30 or so movies. Am I missing anything else on Iron Guy? Yep, I think I got everything. I don't know. I did get some information on that. Iron Phoenix was a canceled follow-up. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's kind of like how Star Wars, or it wasn't called Star Wars, it was, Splinter of the Mind's Eye was a novelized sequel to Star Wars before Empire Strikes Back got greenlit, which I do have the book, and it's interesting. It's where kyber crystals. There was the kyber crystal that they find on the planet of Dagobah, I believe it is, and or a swamp planet. And Darth Vader's trying to get the kyber crystal, and it's like something that has to do with the Force or something. And it's about Luke and Leia. I don't even know if Han is in it, but it's interesting. I love non-canon what-if stories. They also did Dark Horse Comics did a remake, not a remake, but a serialized story or a graphic novel of the beta version essentially of Star Wars, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically all of, like, it's based on the early drafts, just to show, like, I think it was like General Skywalker and then another character named Star Killer, who's more of Luke, where those 2 characters ended up being combined, and General Skywalker ended up being converted into more of Obi-Wan's character. I don't know all the specifics. Oh, right. Whoops. The other way. Nope. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Dex, you said something. The prequels are way better than people give them credit for. You know, I'm gonna say the prequel movies are good stories told poorly. But I really like them, and a lot of it does just have that whiz-bang fun. Like, if I just want to put on a Star Wars movie and not think about it and just be like, oh, this is so fun, we're just having a good old time and I don't care about anybody, we're just bang bang whatever. The pod race, and then Obi-Wan Qui-Gon versus Maul, the most adrenaline-inducing scenes of any Star Wars movie. That's just pure unadulterated fun. It is so good, and I love 1. Every time I watch 2, I'm like, it's gonna be bad, you know. And I do think the romance is bad, but like everything else is kind of good. I love Camino. I love the chase sequence in Coruscant with Zam. I like Jango Fett. Mace Windu has a purple lightsaber, and just seeing all those lightsabers and all the Jedi fighting and stuff is cool. The Yoda versus Dooku is cool. There's actually one scene where Dooku versus Anakin where the power line gets cut and the lights flicker out for a minute, and it's just the red and blue flashing on their faces. Like, the artistic merit of that scene is so good. There's a lot of good stuff, and the one part that that actually really emotionally gets me is when Shmi Skywalker dies, when his mother dies in his arms, and he's like, if I had literally been here a day earlier. And really, it's really subtle, and that's why I don't think it's told that well, but it's really subtle how that's when he internalized, you know, if it wasn't for the Jedi and Obi-Wan saying, no, you need to be attached, you need to train, you don't help people, if he had broken away just a little bit earlier, she would still be alive. And that's what messes with him. And then Return of the Sith, or Revenge of the Sith, is just objectively, not really, a great movie. and I can't find anything wrong with it. There's some Padme Anakin interactions that are a little stilted, but like General Grievous is awesome. And just the whole Order 66 stuff, and the tragedy actually works. I don't remember what switch it is, so I'm gonna try the left one first. But yeah, I'm gonna defend to the death. Episode 7 and 8 are very good movies. They are very good movies. Episode 9 is the movie of we don't know what anybody wants, and we don't know what we want, and we don't know what we're allowed to do, and so nobody did anything. Let me go back. Iron Phoenix got canceled because of laws concerning Nazi iconography in Germany. Interesting, because there's a lot of Nazi iconography in Raiders. That's interesting. Spiper, I don't think you've missed anything. I'm trying to look through that little window glass thing that is in the village. This is Catherine's house. I know that now. We've been there. What's the other one look like? Because I feel like we can see one of the eyeballs through here, because I saw something that looked like an eye in the water in the submarine area, but I couldn't really look at it, so I was thinking maybe this thing would help me look at it. Yeah, I thought it was whoops. Oh, right. I forgot it only rotates one way. See, I thought it was right about here. Yeah, it's like this little ball thing that's floating there. Wait, that's it. If I'm right clip that, I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Do you guys see that? I was wondering what this was for. Look at this. That, to me, looks like our missing animal that would be in the water. And that would be the ball that I can't see. Okay, we're gonna go check. Let's see if that is indeed our missing, yeah, get some fishes in chat. Osaka, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've been in chat yet. I was waiting for me to realize that. Okay, that sounds like a winner. Can we get a clip on that? Stupid thing doesn't actually tell me when that happens. Noise. Tuna fish is #1. Let's go. And since I have all you guys here, you guys might have seen my Smash Bros mod. Thank you, Spiper. Might have seen, or not my mod. I keep calling, I don't know. The alcohol is affecting me. My fingers are tingling. I think it's starting to affect me. It's not fair, Lindsay, you being here. Strawberry, you being here. You're gonna know all my references. I wasn't too busy, Osaka. I may have missed anything you said, but because chat was going a little fast. But I'm never too busy for you, Osaka. I may be too busy for you in the present, but never completely. And I want to make sure you feel welcome here. I want all my viewers to feel welcome here, because otherwise there's no point. yeah, Lindsay, I thought you would get that one. It's like I said, the boy can't hold his liquor. Is that what he says? The boy? He can't hold his liquor. The elf can't hold his liquor. I don't remember that line. There's a lot going on in that movie. Okay, so I actually got hard copies, also read as copies of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I didn't, and I watched Fellowship of the Ring, and then I watched Two Towers. Then I stopped because I got busy. Then I was like, well, if I'm gonna watch them, I need to watch all 3 in a row. Okay, so my mic just came off. Hold on. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. You know, I was wondering why this thing was $10. You guys remember how I said I was having a bad luck day today? All right, let's get out of here. Hopefully my audio is still here. You guys will let me know if something else is wrong, right? Oh, my camera's all wrong. Come on over here, little camera. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. The poster makes a border. The poster makes a border. There you go. There you go. No. Why is it all crooked? Don't look at me. I mean, actually, yeah, maybe. All right, cool. Well, that was an experience. The little thing that like holds the whole mic stand on, decided to break into 3 pieces, and well, not break, but like get unscrewed and unglued, and yeah. All right, we want to go, yeah, this way works. All right, guys, are you ready for the big reveal? Oh, now it's way too part of the, oh my goodness. Come here. Is that working? Is that working? Okay, that works. I hope that works. Open sesame, open caraway. Shout outs to anybody who knows what open caraway is a reference from. None of you. Although Lindsay, you might know that one. You don't know this one. It's from Aladdin 3. All right, where's our fish? Give me my fish. Get open sesame. Is this one? Is this my fish? I mean, it looks pretty similar, but I'm gonna double check. Yeah, there's no way that's not my fish. All right, fish is number 1. I think number 2 is the beetle, but let me actually look at my notes. Number 2 is the beetle, which is definitely this one. Viper, get the clip ready. We're gonna do it. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. And then it's the dino fish, which would be over here. And then it's the wahale. There it is. Jazz hands. And that's the power of inebriation, bro. Everyone in the Cool Kids Club, put a whale in chat. It's happening. What is that? Is that the book? Is that the one that was stolen from me? Sorry, I'm gonna save. It's the thing from the cover. I don't know why I didn't realize that this was a thing, but this is a burned book. Do we want to just take the book or do we want to go in? There's multiple layers that are burned right here. Where is this? I figured this was somewhere on Riven that we hadn't seen yet. What is this? That's the tree. Maybe it is. Is it the first island? The bit one with the big tree? What is this? This is the cover image for Riven. All right, guys, I'm just gonna say a moment here. And I didn't even remember or realize specifically this, but I've been trying to see what this is, what is in here, this particular place, since I was like 7 years old. I am nearly 30. I'm 29. I'll be 30 in November. I have been waiting majority of my life to find out what this is all about, and I actually don't know if I want to go in yet. But I don't think I want to hold on to nostalgia forever. So if you guys are ready, and if I'm ready, we're gonna do it. Oh, there's smoke coming out at the top. It is a burned book that still works. Can we walk? Oh, we can't get there yet. We have to delay it just that much longer. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Are you guys still with me? Where are we? There's nothing in the bowl. Someone left us here. This isn't a prison, is it? Is this a refuge for the locals? Is that why the village was so empty? I don't know if this is another age, or has Catherine been building a second age for refugees? I don't know if she has the art. She's talking about Catherine. Yeah, Spiper, I didn't think so. Gonna save. I feel the ending is nigh. Are there 2 books? Okay. Oh. You know what this book looks like? It looks an awful lot like this one. This is the book of Tiana, I think. I think that's how you say it. Well, we'll have to find out what this is all about. Ah, Unholy Angel, if you're still in chat, I think this is where I caught you. And I was like, I can't watch. I don't know what this is. I linked to Riven a week ago. The smell of the place overwhelmed me moments before I could see anything. Guessing this is from Catherine, but we'll see. With my sight only partially cleared, I stood motionless, peering ahead through a dim veil, which was slowly lifting. There was a violent... I can't read that word. Clang? The violent clang. And... what is that? Something appeared, and he appeared? Hers appeared. Yeah, it's probably easier to read from further away. I remember breathing slowly and very deeply, tasting the familiar Riven air, but not recognizing a thing. I must have been hit with the dart right away. I thought it was an insect bite at first. I'm trying to remember it all, but it's difficult. Maybe because of the drug. Maybe because of the drug. There was a voice. A man I did not recognize stood before me. Rivenese. I invented the term Rivenese, and I'm glad it's right. Rivenese, though he was wearing... oh, dunny dress. He seemed to be talking to me, but the poison was already taking effect. A shadow crept in, and I fell asleep. Then there were the many voices, but I understood none of them, like hundreds of people whispering. I couldn't wake up. No matter. The dream did end, and now to be here with Eddie? E-T-I? I'm sure you guys will... it's hard to decipher. But you know, real handwriting is hard to decipher. Oh, there's an extra page in here. It's been so many years. What did it say? And now to be here with Eddie. It's been so many years, I didn't realize how much I missed her. Like a piece of me that I had forgotten, I'd lost. She's beautiful and so full of warmth. Who's she? Or is this Atris talking? Is he talking about Catherine? Or this is Catherine? No, this has to be Catherine's. But the years have also left her with a wound which was not there when we were children. I wonder if she's talking about the person who left the note. I do wish she were more interested. Okay, we'll put... that's cool. It stuck that over there. I do wish you were more interested. It seems like I'm asking all the questions. It's awkward. No one asks me where I've been or what I've been doing. This hurts, but I understand it. Their beliefs are born out of ignorance and oppression. They are a gentle people, but they've had their nest destroyed, and now they frantically cling to anything that might save them. But why have they chosen to cling to me? I'm confused. As a child, I always felt out of place here. I never belonged. They misunderstood me, and I couldn't relate to them. But now I'm overwhelmed by an intense feeling that I owe everything to them and this place. I thought I would never see them again, and yet I'm here. I've been given the second chance, but a second chance of what? Saving them? Fulfilling their prophecies? Being their savior? I wonder what that is. That looks like our eye symbol that we keep seeing. The moiety, I think that's the people. Atris would want me to chronicle all that I've learned. I can at least record some of it. It seems that when Atris and I trapped Gen on Riven many years ago, our efforts were witnessed by most of the inhabitants here. 2 of the Rivenese even witnessed the confrontation with Gen at the fissure. I don't know what the fissure's about. Where I linked back to Mist. Okay, that is an M. And where Atris threw himself into the abyss. Oh, he threw himself in. I thought Gen would have done that. Gen may have claimed that he did. Of course they understood a... That's a hard word to read. Catherine's writing is awful. It is hard to read. Yeah, Eddie? Yeah, I don't know. Moiety, yeah, okay. Sorry, I see it moving. Yeah. Little, okay. Oh, it is little. Thank you. Of course, they understood little of what they were seeing, but they somehow were able to guess what that we had won. That Gen was no god at all, but only a feeble imposter, a false god, and that he had trapped it, and that we had trapped him here on Riven. I always hoped they would deduce this simple truth, but their further conclusions have astonished me. Atris had stripped Gen of his power, therefore Atris must be the true god. As a god, he was choosing me, the spiritual misfit from a Rivenese womb, to be his wife. And I was transcending into deity and something lord, and would lord over Riven forever. Thus, the moiety, as they called themselves, were formed something, a dissident society. Were born a dissident society, sworn enemies of Gen. Oh, okay, that's the 2 factions. Okay. I did not know of their beliefs regarding Atris and myself until 2 days ago. Eddie was, for some reason, hesitant to tell me. I can't figure out why. I know she doesn't believe these things. That must be who gave us the book, then. I'm guessing. It's the only other female character we know of. And is she the one who took the book in the first place and used the dart on who robbed us in the first place? I'm not sure. Of course, everyone, something assumed... Everyone assumed that I would be aware of my own god status, so they made no effort to inform me. I only realized it at a recent gathering to which I was invited. Else, thank you. Sorry, I drank a lot. I only realized at a recent gathering. Where was else? Everyone else assumed that I would be. Wait, okay, yeah. To which I was invited. I sat at the front of a dimly lit and crowded cave as they told a mythical story of my own life, acting out the battle between Atris, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated into grandiose proportions. It was offensive, but I was unable to stop it. I was unable to break the illusion, which is the very foundation of their hope and purpose, and which has given them courage to band together and rebel against Gen. Since then, I've learned of the other doctrines and beliefs that have evolved. The most disturbing of which is the conviction that one day I would return to Riven to free them. Some believe that I will overthrow Gen. Others believe that I will bring them to paradise. With bloodstained hands. I don't know how to deal with this, and I fight it myself. It looks like it's crossed out. I love these people, my only real kindred, but they will not love me as an equal, which hurts me. I would rather be their slave than their master. I wonder if this looks familiar. I actually wrote something that looks very similar to this down a long time ago. Yeah, I saw this on the way to the village. Over the years, as Gen's power has become greater and greater, the moiety's numbers have grown, and they have become more and more adept at hiding themselves. They now live in a complex network of caves that has still not been discovered. The moiety, for the most part, have completely severed their relationships with any of the Rivenese that chose against joining them, but I hope they've not sacrificed vital limbs in order to remove the cancer. Even Father and Ennet are still on the surface in Gen's domains, and I long to see them. But a something shrouds, a darkness shrouds Eddie's face every time I've mentioned them. Vital links, thank you. I was waiting for another Silent Hill reference. Yeah, there you go. Since this break took place, they have interfered with the surface in superficial ways, occasionally sabotaging one of Gen's constructions or stealing food from the villagers. They wear strange masks and costumes during their short forays to the island surface, and take this regalia very serious. I don't know how to say that one. Refacing? refasing to be seen, refusing to be seen by anyone outside the moiety unless they are properly attired. They get much pleasure out of the fact that these on the surface are frightened by these costumes. Calling them evil spirits or ghosts. Refusing. Regalia. It is regalia. Okay, thank you. Dimness shrouds. Dimness. Okay, thank you. Refusing. I appreciate the call outs. Especially if you're watching on a smaller screen, it might be easier. It was during one of these expeditions that they fortuitously rescued me from one of Gen's guards when I first appeared on the island. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have been delivered to Gen immediately. I've no doubt that he is now searching for me. Of course, I am now aware that I was fooled. Atris is not here. She was looking for Atris. How did she end up here? Because Atris was looking for her. I was at first devastated by this realization. Now I am thankful. He would be in extreme peril here. Also, there is a quiet inner voice, an echoing remnant, that wants him far away. I have just witnessed an age dying, gasping at its last breath. Today, I return to the surface to see what has become of this island. I hoped it would not be as bad as the moiety had reported. It was worse. They never became or they have become slowly accustomed to its steady decay, but I was devastated. The lips from which the kiss is wrought has fallen words. Will fall cold breath. The lips from which the kiss is wrought has fallen words. Will fall cold breath. The womb from which the cry released has surfaced hurt. Has suffered hurt. Will suffer death. Sorry, I'm seeing this. I think the idea that is their sons lied and said Atris went to Riven. Oh. I haven't seen anything that their sons are involved in this. All I know is that they were a problem. And they killed the people of Channelwood. Cirrus did, at least. And the people of Stoneship, too. To get to the surface, we had to travel through a complex series of doors and passages. Before the last of these doors, they offered me a weapon, which I accepted, and then a mask. See, I'm wondering if she was the one who helped us, but then again, it might have been Eddie? E-T-I? Etty? I'm not sure. Similar hairstyles, but they had a mask, and I can't tell. I held the mask in my hands for a while, wondering what sort of terror it might invoke in those members of my family who still live on the surface. But I also knew I must keep my identity hidden from Gen's ever-vigilant eye, so I accepted it as well. Then, together, we swore a short expense. I think that's the right word. And enter. It looks like energized is what I want to say, and they are emerged out of the surface of the ocean under a rocky overlay, or over. That's so hard to see. I'm gonna pass on that one. The harsh sunlight made my eyes sting, but the fresh, rich air was exhilarating after these past weeks in the dank caves. Two men with me were silent, communicating only with hand signals. The three of us emerged from the hiding place and made our way to the top of the plateau. Rocky overhang, thank you. At the edge of a thick and overgrown area of the forest, they stopped, peered through the foliage for a moment, and then turned to me, as if awaiting for my command. But could not respond. In fact, I found it difficult to move. I was smelling, hearing, and breathing my youth. This swept over me in a matter of seconds, but in seconds more, the feeling was gone. I think that's all feeling was gone. These are the trees. These are the trees that we've been cut, that were cut. There was numbness. We did not stay long on the surface, but it was long enough to see the worst. Riven, which was once one island, has split apart into 5 distinct pieces. Oh, that's not normal. We did see the fissure in between. About a half a mile apart. 4 of these have been claimed by Gen as his exclusive domain. Only his ministers and personal militia are ever allowed access to them. Continental drift, yeah, kind of, yeah. From my vantage point at the edge of the forest, I could see 3 of these islands. They are stripped of their former beauty and are riddled with Gen's self-absorbed constructions. The moiety rarely visit these closely guarded places. There is another island which I could not see, as it had evidently crept away to a terrific distance. The moiety are very unclear as to what exists on this island, except for the fact that they know it is where the great tree used to exist. Hello, Lydia's home. I'm still in the middle of streaming. Do you need something, or do you want to visit? Are you okay? Okay. Okay. I will check with you when I'm done with my stream. Is that all right? That's okay. What time is it? 7:45. Yeah, I'm going to keep going for a bit longer. Okay. The forest is located on the island that the surface dwellers and the moiety still refer to as Riven. But they also still refer to their entire world as Riven. This island is where the village is. This island is where the village is, which has changed dramatically. It is also the one remaining province of the people. Though again, yeah, that's the village island that we were taught. At least that's what I've been calling it. Though Gen's influence can still be seen everywhere. That's the Dome Island, and that's the bridge we would cross. Interesting. Oh, these needs to be connected. I see. Is this the... This is the map island. Used to be connected here. Here. I think this is the... This is the village. This is the map. This is the crater. And this is the dome. That's how they were connected. Okay. Everything has been Riven, yeah. The fissure sounds like an important thing. Fissure Riven makes two faction. It all makes sense now. Yeah. The beginning of the first game opened with Atreus falling into a fissure and losing his missed linking book, and that's the book that we found and started this whole adventure. And it looks like a fissure is appearing in Riven. I don't know if it's the same fissure. But Atreus ended up in Dunning and stuck there. And he needed the white linking book in the first game to escape. And he's been writing in the Riven linking book ever since. We've never seen him stop. And he said that he needed to hurry and keep doing it so that Riven would remain alive, at least until he could get Catherine and the people out. Of course, I knew the reason for the fracturing on the island. The moiety do not. Gen wrote this place, and it will die. Oh, Gen wrote it, as all of Gen's ages eventually die. Okay, so if that really begs the question, is Gen creating this place, or is Gen trying to change it so much that the worlds that he links to are he's killing them? And that also makes sense why the 98th age, it looks like it's completely decaying. That's where his base is. It is brighter day, yeah. I feel nothing today. I am nothing. I live in a cave on a dying world, inhabited by people that... They are treating me so strangely. They don't know how to relate to a god. I'm still an outcast here. They whisper amongst themselves, talking of my bravery during my excursion to the surface, and how I walked across the island, bold and unafraid. They don't know me. Even Eddie is uncomfortable around me. At times there is no awkwardness, and I'm only Katran to her. That must be her older name, like her Rivenese name, Katran. But other times I am something else. I am afraid. There's such a... Something numbness inside me. A great numbness inside me. Spriper, you're saying it was ambiguous, but there was actually a fair bit of time between when Atreus fell into the fissure and us finding the book he dropped. Yeah, I wasn't sure. It seemed like a place where time I mean, geez, how did we even get there? Though it did seem to fall right in front of us. We'll have to dig some more. Today I do not feel closeness with my people, neither am I offended by their worship of me. I do not hate Gen. I don't feel anything. I'm not even sure of, crossed out. At least Nella is still close. It looks like these are doodles, because I know what this is. This is like the Rivenese symbol of 5, but probably influenced by Gen. It's another stick figure person. I am boiling. I am. Gen is making and writing books. I wish they had told me sooner. Atreus should have realized this would happen, of course. Gen would have written all of the Yeah, written all of the materials necessary to the Dunny craft and making books into this age. So he is creating stuff that isn't supposed to be here, and that's probably what's killing the age, and probably every other age he ever wrote. He is attempting to write his way out of here. We did not imprison him. We only delayed him. This age has become his factory, and the people are his machines, all laboring in his mad pursuit to become a god, to carry on his noble Dunny cause. So far, he has not been able to produce a fully functional book. His diary reading simulator. This is part of the game, though. This is gameplay. So far, he has not been able to produce a fully functional book. HS has never believed in destiny, but I don't know what else to call it. It's too perfect. It's too much of a coincidence. They hang on my every word, though they do not understand them. I am their hope, and now I've returned. I owe this to them. There is no choice. That is the telescope thing into the ground. There's the code. Okay. It's been a long time since my last entry. It's hard to recognize, but I have found the Starfisher. That's the one from the opening of Myst. It is located on an island which the Rivenese call Aleppo. Oh, I heard her say something, Aleppo. She's probably asking us to go there. She said it, I think, 3 times, and it sounded very specific. Meaning water pool. Water pool. But which is referred to by the moiety as a Latwan. Yeah. Spiper, I'm sorry, I'm gonna catch up on chats. Since a character would certainly know this, should I elaborate on the circumstances of us finding that Myst book? If we're not going to find out later, then yes, you may absolutely. Meaning pool of stars. Okay. Aelatwan. Having once allowed Atris to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron. A crude telescope has been mounted over a locked viewport, the combination to which was acquired by the moiety before my arrival. It leads to the starry expanse? I would never have guessed. Let's get us a new page. Put this up here. And rotate. Gotta make it look good, right? All right. So the code is what is it? All right, I'm gonna refer to I'm gonna refer to my number system, which there it is. Okay, the first number is 4. There was a point in time when I knew what these were, but our days of feeding the fish have long expired, kind of. I think that's 5. Yeah, 5 and 1. Okay. I did know those ones. Chat's moving. Chat's moving. Oh, no. No, it's not. All right. All right. In the early days, the moiety seeking an escape from Riven briefly pursued the idea of reopening the fissure. They discovered a small mechanical stop to prevent the scope from hitting the portal window. Ultimately, however, they decided against opening it. I hate to think what would have happened to them if they had not left it alone. I've instructed them to stay away from it. I'm almost certain that with the decayed state of the islands, opening the fissure would be disastrous. So maybe we shouldn't do that. I have heard that that in the days immediately following Gen's confinement on Riven, he attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the stars between the fissures. Are the stars the worlds that we link to? For he had seen the mist book fall from Atrus's hands into the very same space. To this end, he would have people, alleged transgressions of the law, thrown into it so that he could observe their fate. The telescope which still stands there is one he had built for these callous experiments. So he was throwing people into the fissure to see what happens. I wonder if there's a lot of people lost in there. Spiper, you said it's never fully spelled out, but we have found the book somewhere on our homeworld. Atrus dropping the book at that location somehow led to the book landing there at a non-book destroying velocity. See, I've been told that that's what the Uru Chronicles are, is that your character eventually ends, or maybe even 5, I'm not sure, ends with us basically being where we would have found the book. Unless that's completely wrong, internet hearsay, and I didn't understand the lore when I read that. It is said that they did not die, but what became of them remains a mystery. It appears that the limits of Gen's optics prevented him from learning their fate. The starfield beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, as hospitable to life as a flowing river. This is how Atrus explained it, but after he had fallen into it. But much more than that, we've never understood. And we were never able to conclude upon its origins. But the visions tell me that it was born out of the will of the Maker. Perhaps for some greater purpose that we cannot yet understand. I still remember Atrus's words from his journal. I realized the moment I fell into the fissures that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse. I remember that. There must be some greater reason behind it. I neglected to mention earlier the unique shape of one of the great daggers which appeared during one escape from Riven. The very design that stands vertically at the end of the... That's the word from earlier. Aetuan. I can't read it quite. It is the quote, Tyler, from the opening, the first game, yeah. It's something that, even though I haven't heard very often, is iconic as heck. Has been adopted by the moiety as the symbol of their cause. The starry expanse has. I can't quite read that, and it's a new word, but it's what they called the pool of stars. It is a sacred symbol for them. It is the representation of all of their doctrine and their representation of me. To deface the symbol is sacrilege. They have their own mythical explanation regarding its sudden origins. I haven't told them that I wrote it into this age. Oh, she wrote it. I didn't know she has the art. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if everyone from Dunny has the art, or if it's something that specific people do. But she's definitely from Riven and met Atrus and was pulled into Dunny, along with all the other daggers. Oh, she wrote all the daggers in. Okay. I wonder why. It's strange how such a young religion can be so unbending, even to their own god. I have tried to dissuade them of the notion that symbols contain so much power. Yeah. The enemy uses this paranoia against them. They are fearful of Gen's symbol and are terrorized by its symbolic use of the wark. The werk? I cannot read that. W-E-H-R-K is what it looks like. But they don't want to hear this from me. Perhaps my attempts have even caused some of the younger members of the moiety to doubt that I am Catherine. My rare encounters with those who say they follow Gen have been discouraging. I have hoped to have some communication with the surface villagers, but they always flee from me, as they do from me. It is Wark, okay. Oh, that would make sense. Symbolic use of the Wark. That would make sense. Because we don't have it. Yeah, okay. But I have heard news of some of the villagers' beliefs regarding Gen. Soon after we trapped Gen on Riven, he claimed that he was responsible for the daggers, placing them around the island as a reminder of their failure. In the village circles, it is told that this was a punitive act performed by Gen to mark the beginning of a period of restitution, at the end of which, if they had proven their devotion to him, they will be delivered unto a new and better existence. I will continue to try to reach them. The door is open. The door is open is Gen, and Gen is free. The door is open. Gen is free. Gen has the ability to create working books. In fact, he had written one age before I arrived, and that's probably the 98th. That has kept this accomplishment so well hidden that only his closest ministers were aware until now. I'm not sure. Perhaps he has written others, 97 others. Other news: a few years ago, before the moiety had were forced into hiding, one of them managed to steal what appeared to be a test book that Gen had inherited. It says test, I think, or text book that Gen had inherited or intended to destroy. It had been partially written, but did not work. Oh, a test book, yeah. So that's probably the burned, like the ones that we've seen that are burned. Okay. I feel like I was going to say something, but I don't remember what it was. That's all right. They didn't tell me about it until now because they thought it was useless. Back then, none of Gen's books worked. But instead of correcting the problem at its source, he blamed it on the impure wood of the Riven forest and proceeded to engineer a cumbersome mechanical remedy, a complex series of domes, those are the linking sites, to heal his book's inherent flaws. One of the consequences of this crude solution, however, is that the domes demanded huge amounts of energy. We've seen these. And the related problems delayed his successes for quite some time. At last, however, he finished his work and was finally able to link to an age. But he kept his success extremely well hidden. However, for some reason or another, belligerent pride, he has made modifications to the domes which make it obvious that he's using the domes to breathe life into his half-dead books. Perhaps he means to lure us into using the books in the domes. Guilty. He can't believe that we would blindly swallow this suicidal. I can't read that word. Suicidal something. Fate? I don't know. But he wouldn't know that but he wouldn't know that we have one of his books. The stolen, turnt book. Or burnt. I don't know, it's past tense turned or not. There's a possibility of something not safe to put in your diary. Yeah. Lindsay, half-dead book sounds very much like the never-ending story. If you know what I mean. Have read... Wait, give me just a minute. I'm going to add some music because it's so quiet here. Do a media source. Give you guys something to listen to there. Remind me to turn it off. Perhaps he means to lure us into using the books. We read that. Okay, have read burnt books. Or have read burnt book. Age it describes would be unsuitable as new home for the moiety. Must be modified. I will dream. It's gotten very abbreviated. I've requested a group to solve the combination that will open the domes. Once open, we can power the burnt book. I do not think Gen will interfere. He will leave the bait. Oh, did Catherine write into her own age? And that's where we are now. Have began writing the moiety's age. Now must acquire second book from Gen. There is tension. A strain blurs my vision. And nightmares. Nella and Eddie stay close. That looks like Gen. Maybe that's supposed to be Atris with the, or also Gen. The dagger creating the fissure. Spiper, you say it's a bit overly critical to be fair. Gen is reverse engineering the entire process of making blank books. Something even Atris doesn't know how to do. He does. He does deserve some credit. But he also is doing it for selfish and unhealthy reasons, and he's killing his ages just for the sake of linking. Much has happened. Almost everything is prepared. We have stolen another book. Oh, that was my book. But I'm concerned. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't my book. Gen will miss it. We have also discovered the combinations for entering the domes, but we have not discovered the method of powering them. By powering our burnt book with Gen's domes, we will be able to link to this age, but we will only have access to the domes for a short time before we are discovered. Therefore, we can only use the domes once. I must find another way to make the book work. The gateway images in Gen's books and our burnt book all seem to share the same sickness. If they are not powered, the images are black. I've seen that. I wonder if we could take the burnt book that's in Gen's lab and power that one. I don't know if it's a lost cause or not. It might be possible to clear the vision with only nothing. Yeah. The eyes to the... Okay. We'll write substance into the moiety age. Oh, this is the moiety age. This is what we're calling it. All is ready. Now all we can do is wait for word from the moiety. Esque? Moieter-esque? I don't know who that is. It must be a rank, someone in charge. Who are on the lookout for Gen to power and use the domes. When he does that, he will have access to one of Gen's domes just long enough. After linking to the age which I've written, I only have to locate the book book window substance. Book window substance, and refine or adapt it. Refine or adapt it. Laying this window over the gateway image should heal the books and make them work. This will allow me to use the second stolen book and return to Riven with more of the book windows. We will then no longer have to rely on Gen's clumsy domes. I laugh at these plans. I sound like Atris. I'm risking my life, but I feel no fear, only anxiety. Relate. Perhaps it is the source of my nightmares. The fissure, like a great wound is open. It stains the riven soil with blood. I hold the moiety knife. The voices grow so loud. Voices grow so loud. For their part, the moiety have complete faith that I will accomplish my task and lead them to a better world. It is the fulfillment of their prophecy, but they are also fearful and tense. I don't know what they will think or do if I fail. It is done. It seems to be too good to be true. I feel like it's all still a dream. We have already evacuated all of the moiety to this new age. Is that why Riven is so empty? It is beautiful and I am pleased. At last, my people will live in safety and comfort. They stand under the bare sky, unafraid and dazzled by their freedom. They are happy. They have named it Tay. They have named it Tay. I'm gonna call it Tay unless I'm incorrected. Spy Preview said his linking books aren't so much half dead as half alive. But they're glitchy but extraordinary. Yeah, I was noticing the 98th age looked... Glitchy is a good word for it. Mountains growing on top of mountains. Which really kind of validates Gen's opinion that he's creating the books more than linking to something that already exists. But if the stars and the starry fissure are worlds that already exist, maybe Atris is also right. Maybe they're both right. Gen is making worlds and Atris is linking. You can do both. And it's unclear to tell if you're the first one there. I mean, that's kind of some meta commentary on mythology. Writing a completely original story, but linking to an existing old mythology, like or whether it's Greek or Arthurian or the like. It's interesting. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a clear, definitely the good guys are right, the bad guys are wrong answer, and I appreciate that so far. There's still much more to be done. We are not protected yet. The only way to completely safeguard this place is to destroy the book which links to here from Riven. But I do not even know how to bring this up to the moiety. They will be extremely reluctant about destroying their only link to Riven. I share this hesitation. I would be cutting off my only connection, but for their sake, it must be done. I am anxious to know if our activities have aroused Gen's suspicions. If so, we must act quickly. Even so, I feel that now we are impregnable. Tomorrow, I will return to Riven to see Gen's reaction for myself. But tonight, I finally rest. Alright, let's see if we can get back to the note. I wonder why that's the last entry. I didn't realize we read so much. Wow. Thank you for the work, the lurk, Lydia. I appreciate that. All right, so this is a note that seems to be, maybe it's directed at us. I'm not sure. I write quickly from my prison. Nella will return your book. Okay, that's Nella, not Eddie. Will return your book, which the moiety intercepted from your arrival. Okay, that is who got it. Okay. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his offices. Okay. Then, I assume, we're to signal Atris. Yes. I think I know how it might be done. But don't signal him before I am released. And that, I believe, is our multiple endings. Oh, something's happening.
Sirapo. Ibuko mo buko wisipo. Na vene. Tapo mo revene beno.
Oh.
Now, Katerina ne. Wisifa polo ya sepe yai.
Spiper, you said his book's problem, put simply, is that some sort of interference that prevents the linking panel from teleporting people who touch it. It's still very much a linking book or a descriptive book, but you can't use it to link unless you have a way of fixing the instability. Yeah. I'm gonna put down another save, if you guys don't mind. This is the burned book, but it looks like they're using the power of a different book to link back to Riven, and I think this is their last book. This must be their last Riven book. But this is just cut out. Everything except for the book window. I'm gonna look out this way. Real quick. That's not Gien, is it? It shouldn't be. Oh, I wonder who that was. We definitely can't get out. Yeah, they've locked us in here. I'm guessing we can't crawl under this one. Alright. We still have another book. Oh, it's another linking book. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Oh, and I need to turn the other music off. Out of curiosity's sake, we're gonna touch the trap book. We're not supposed to do this. GG's the end. We did it, guys. We imprisoned ourselves like an idiot. We're not done. We did a bad, and I cannot skip the oh, whoops. I cannot skip the credits. Hardly an oops. We were specifically told don't do that. And the moiety are like, well, geez, the guy who's gonna bail out Catherine didn't, and it's very similar to bailing out Atris, or not Atris, Cirrus and Akanar, where we just took their place in the prison book. Not good. Not good. So all you people reading, we're still going. We're gonna get to the end today. We are in the home stretch here. Multiple endings begin time. Yeah. Spiper, you said it sounds like she was thinking about it but was hesitant. Destroying an age's descriptive book makes it completely inaccessible. All its linking books stopped working. Oh, the descriptive book is the original. Is that what? I was under the impression that Atris had the descriptive book, assuming there's one, and all the other ones are linking books, and this was just a linking book. Yeah. Well, this is a very long scene, and I cannot skip it. We'll get through there. How many of you guys are still awake? How many people do I still have in stream? just type me or lurk or whatever. A whale. Do a whale emoji. That'll be good. We took the route that says, nah, we don't want to help Catherine, so the moiety are fine. Well, no, I don't think that's happening. I think what happened is we got the book that Atris said, this is a book that looks like it links back to Dunny. That's what the image was. That Gen wants, but it's specifically designed as a trap. So Gen will steal it off of us or otherwise get a hold of it and be like, ha ha ha, this links back to Dunny and I'm going to use it. You silly fool. You thought you could get back using a linking book. Like we would get Catherine and link out. But the next level play is to give us a fake book, assuming he was gonna steal it. All right, let's get back in the game here. All right. So we do not want to use the book. The book is not for us. It is a prison book like Akonar's blue book or Sears' red book from the first game. Back in Riven, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we can either give the book to Gen or we can give it to Catherine. Since giving it to Gen is wrong, is the bad answer, we're definitely going to do it first. Also, to get to Catherine, we have to go to Gen's house anyway. Or we have to get real clever. Thank you for the lurk, Osaka. I really appreciate it. Lets me know that you guys are still here. Oh, hey, Sans here. You're still in here. Mostly lurking. Okay, playing Subnautica. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, see, Catherine knows that it's a trap book. She knows what she's doing. Gen won't know it's a trap book because he's not in on it. But let's find the closest linking site, which I believe is this way. And I assume whoever we give the book to, that's gonna be just the ending. Yeah, it's this way. Going to Dodongo's Cavern, Tyler. Your favorite. I really like games, I'm just gonna put this out there. I really like games that knowledge is progression. It's not about levels, it's not about clearing obstacles, it's about what you know. It makes the games very unreplayable, because like replaying Myst is almost impossible for me now, because I just know the answers, and even worse, I can walk up to the ending right when I start it. But earning that is so cool. And there needs to be more of those games. Monkey Island 6 comes out this year, and whenever it does, I might want to play it, but we'll see. I might want to play that one by myself. Oh, but Mike, oh yeah, it's so good. Yes, Axel, I did finish the diary. Welcome back if you checked out. That was a lot of reading. I got a little nervous I'd have to read this book. But we got a linking site here. And you know what they say, when we have a linking site, we gotta save. We're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna get in first. Oh, sorry, Lindsay, we do not want to trap Catherine here. Atris wants to rescue Catherine. Atris gave us a book that links back to Myst. Or it's not Myst, links back to Dunny, which is where he is. But he told us in the beginning, he says, for reasons you will come to understand, he can't give us a way back. So he linked us into Riven with a fake linking book back. The assumption that Gen, the enemy, the bad guy, will make is that we came in to get Catherine and then having the book back to Dunny to get me and Catherine out. But the idea instead was to get a fake linking book that was a prison book, so Gen could be like, oh, finally, I'm gonna steal this and use it to get out of here, thus imprisoning him. And when that has been all said and done, we are going to signal Atris, which we are able to do. We saw in Real Myst that Atris can, through these crystals on Rime, at least on Rime, I don't know if through other ways, he is able to see Riven without making a full link. So we can somehow signal him, and Catherine apparently knows what to do with that. And then he will link in with a proper book after Gen is already taken care of. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. And we're gonna lay down a save and see what happens. Yeah, look at, there's flat mountains on top of regular mountains. This is the glitchiness, yeah, you were talking about. Because this is the 78th age. Give you guys an idea of how hot it is here. I've been doing nothing but drinking water, alcohol, and an energy drink this whole time. Haven't had to pee once. Just sweating it all out. Oh, it's a sabotage faulty linking book. So Yeah, it puts you like halfway through, because I remember in the I played Myst 2022, the more recent one, which I might run through that just to do a quick stream one day. But linking into the red or blue books puts you in just kind of this nothing area, and then when you pull the pages out, it means I extra can't leave, because at least when it has all the pages, I could link in and out, even if it wasn't all the way. But then taking oh, I'm not giving it to you.
I was relieved when I received word that you had recovered the book. I don't quite know how you managed it, but if I may.
No, you may not.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Actually, yes, he may. A little bit, he may. Oh no, he knows. I think he knows. He knows something's wrong. Is everything okay again? Does everything check out?
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
No. I don't want to. Nope.
Apparently you need more time to decide. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it.
Island.
The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
I think Spiper knows who the actor is. Gosh. I mean, I already tried it out in an alternate timeline. It's fine. It works. It's, don't worry about it. I need to get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go to Catherine because I don't know what to do now. He took it from me and I didn't have an option. And this is the only way I know to get to this island. Is not Leonard Nimoy. But I think he... I don't know if he's about the same age. I think Leonard Nimoy was a little bit younger. Not sure. John Keston O'Connor. Was he actually British, or is he pretty good at putting on the accent? Curious. Catherine, help. Oh, we also haven't done the telescope. Well, opening up the fissure might have been a bad idea, but I'm gonna go to Catherine. That's the instinct. Catherine, are you home? Things have happened. Hello? Oh no. She's not here. I know we're not supposed to. That is true, he did say that. She was here a minute ago, though. We were told it would have been very bad to interfere with the fissure, but don't you wonder? We're in the end game now, guys. All right, gonna link through. Immediately forgot what we were doing. Oh gosh. What island is that? The Dome Island is, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. This is the Dome Island, I hope. A minute ago equals a trilogy of novels ago. Almost. Yo, what's going on? There we go. Love the visual effects of the linking panel coming alive. Oh, I didn't notice. I did notice they were different colors. I didn't notice they were color coded. I noticed the blue and the yellow, but I've only linked to these two zones. I didn't just kill myself, did I? Okay. I was worried that it was gonna come down on my head and I didn't notice. That sometimes these puzzle games have like very specific kill conditions, and it's just like, you died and this is the only place in the game you can die. Yeah, we're going to the telescope, which I can't get to from here, of course. I forgot. I technically can, but I don't want to break my shortcuts. All right, this will take us to the Dome Island at least. Nope. Actually, yeah, we can drop this now. We don't need to go on top. And if we do, we know how to get up there. It'll be fine. Sorry, Spiper, I forgot. My brain is going somewhere else. What would be one of the bad endings? I probably said something off the cuff and I have no idea what it is. I still want to know. What is this room for? Maybe no. Maybe that's how we signal Atris. Maybe that's it. Killing yourself via the elevator. Oh, right. Yeah, if we had left it up and then we linked through so it would be down and then it crushed us. But I feel like that would be something really easy to mess up, and that would suck. That wouldn't be fun. In the words of Reginald Fils-Aimé, if it isn't fun, what's the point? Hashtag Silent Hill, right? 4, 4, 3, 5, 1. You gonna open? Yes, you are. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, not this. Go on down. Or maybe not. Wait, yes, go down. We're just gonna take a look. We're just looking. It'll be all right. This might be looking a little too close, but that's okay. What's in here? There it is. That is the starry expanse. Whoops. Is it moving? No. Well, why? Wait, does it go any further down? Let me double check. Oh no! Oh no! This wasn't supposed to happen! This is not good. I was told not to do this. I was told not to do it. I think we're lost, and we killed Riven on the process. The entire integrity of the world was held together by a sheet of glass. The end. Dang. Whimper, but yes. Yes, Lindsay. I'm gonna Alt F4 that one. Gosh. Apparently I hit 20 hours. I'm 21 hours into this game. Probably not, because I have played a little bit on my own, but okay. And this is when it was a little too close, so right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. No. Sorry, okay, that was right before it died. Let's fix that. Alright, move it up. To think we were that close to utter destruction. Let's not do that. What's this look like? Wonder if there's anything we need in here. It was a lot of falling. So that was attempting to signal Atris without Catherine? Maybe? All I know is I shouldn't have done it. I was told not to do that. And I'm like, well, since we have the power of save and load, what's the worst that could happen? Especially if we leave this open. Let's close that up. I don't trust that open. All right, we have the code. We can bust back in there whenever we need to. Yikes. Where did Catherine go? I want to break out of the chains, or not the chains, the bars that Gen has put in front of me. He said when I come back, the switch will reset. Maybe we need to come back and give him, oh right, give him our decision of, no, we're not going to do it. We'll find out. Because we can just link out of there, right? Right? It'll be fine, right? Nope, wrong way. Where the heck is the linking site? Is it here? Oh, right, we have to go down. That's right. Right. I was right the first time. I forgot. The killing elevator that also very conveniently doesn't kill you. That's right. Call Gen to annoy him. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Sounds right. Everybody losing this and that ending except for maybe us. Yeah, we destroy Riven. Everyone living in it. Any of Gen's plans, any of Catherine's plans. But apparently the Starry Expanse is very hospitable and survivable. So maybe we would have been okay if we ended up somewhere. I'm curious how, if Atris fell in, how did he wind back up at Dunny? It would feel more likely he would end up in some random place, but he did say without the white book he was trapped in Dunny, which from my perspective was just inside a building with no exits and a very limited air supply after a while. Oh, whoops, I forgot that was the get out of there button. I think I've had too much to drink. Get in there. Yeah, this one's orange. I want to know, there's like there's like ladders and stuff. I can almost reach it, Dad. I can almost get it. All right, here we go. Bad decisions. Hey, Gen, get over here. Get over here. What's going on, bro?
I'm relieved you've returned.
Are you?
I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
Here, I shall follow you directly.
No.
Please.
No. I don't know what's in there.
You're free to go. But I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
I mean, what happens if I come back and I don't use the book? I mean, we're just gonna get in there and he's not gonna follow us. Oh, Spiper, that makes sense. He linked and then the book dropped. That makes sense. Okay. He doesn't know where the book itself came or ended up. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping animations now. So see, I want to know what this combination is. Yeah, but what if that was the right combination though? It's not. But what if it was? Okay, I thought it was going down for a minute and I'm like, no way. Get trapped in a tiny box with an old man. Yeah, that wouldn't be ideal. Catherine, I lost the book again. Help me. What did she say in her note? All right, quickly from my prison. I'll return the book to you. Moiety intercepted arrival. Questioning her, I concluded it was written by Atris. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. He does. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his offices. Then, I assume, We're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't signal him before I am released. Okay. You're right. Tyler, I think you're right. Doing the fissure is the signal. Yeah, see, I was thinking it was this golden apartment, but I was also thinking it was the one where we're in the cage, and where we accidentally gave him the book. We'll see if we live to regret giving him the book. We did save before we did it, and I didn't want to give it to him. I was wondering if Catherine might want to use it first. Well, not use it, but know what to do with it better. She's my only ally here, my only real ally. Two people stuck in a book together, asking anyone who opens it to bring them the green pages. Yeah. Who are you? Bring me a green page. Don't trust my brother. Okay, should we harass Gen again? Gen again. Hey, Gen, buddy, I'm here. Doorbell ditching. I am imagining he's going to be very pissed if we are just like, no, we're not doing it. It's like, why do you keep making me come up this mountain? Hello, Gen, old buddy, old pal, my friend, my only ally.
Once more.
Yeah, you do. And this is probably my last chance before you do something bad to me. Yeah, going right to the book.
The only path open to you now is through this book. Take it.
That's not a suggestion anymore. Okay. Oh no. Please, please. That's not necessary.
You see, I have changed. There was a time when I might have let you live. I made that mistake with Atris once. It's a pity you decided not to give me a second chance. But there's still time.
It's a good thing I can travel through time and realize that you are absolutely a villain. I'm gonna go back to before we lost the book. Where's Catherine? I assume there's another ending if we do go in and he just goes, well, that sucks for you, but at least I know now, and that's all right. Accidentally giving him the book triggered something then? Yeah, I'm worried, yeah. To be fair, if he just wanted to get rid of us, he could have shot us. Yeah, then rather than trapping us in the book, yeah. And then he pulls the sands and calls you out for safe scumming. You know, this was before metagaming. I think Hideo Kojima invented metagaming. Gen strikes me as the type who will use whoever he can before disposing of. Yeah. Too obstinate or useless. That's me. All right, I'm gonna go to his house. We have not given him the book yet. Hopefully, she said the code was in his apartment. And I was hoping it was gonna be the one we linked to, but we may have to give him the book because we have to get to Catherine's Island. We have to get through Catherine's Island through the 98th age. So, like everything in this game, the very first objective is now our very last. We gotta find Catherine. And I have an idea of where to start looking. I wonder if we would just go in the book and it would be okay. I don't think it would be, though. All signs point to no. We just are like, oh yeah, again, it'll be fine. But Catherine said if we are willing to help her, that we need to give the book to her. And she told us how to bail her out. So that has to be what we need to do. And it is getting late, and I wanna get there. We've seen so many endings already. I don't even think they're endings so much as they are us losing. It may have triggered credits, but that's not an ending. Well, it is an ending, but that's not finishing, I guess. We're very nearly there. Not sure if Gen suspects the book is a trap book specifically. He does suspect something, though. Atrus's journal said something about Gen confiscating the trap book, making instructions Atrus found. So he might know about them. Yeah. Because he's been in here so long, he doesn't know what happened to Cirrus and Akanar. One thing I'm wondering about is this book. It's burned, but like, can we take it? It just needs power, man. Then again, it might be entirely dead, this one. I don't know if he knows Cirrus and Akanar were even born. That's a fair point. Looking for anything? No. That looks like a code. I'm gonna just skim through this. We already read this earlier. Oh, I know what that is now. Gaining access to the resources that may be commercial and can be... Yeah, that's the... I don't know if that's a linking or descriptive version of Riven, but it's whatever that the moiety have. There's the dagger. That's the code to get into the domes, right? My new office on 98th. Okay, that is his office. This is not his office. Oh yeah, there's the RD, yeah. 97erd. Yeah. Okay. So I think we do have to allow him to take the book. I don't think there's anything here for us. But I'm gonna give it a once over just in case. Yeah, we must have to take the linking site back. There's only 3 desks, right? Yeah. This is a 5-sided room. 2 doors and 3 desks. Makes sense. Ooh, what happens? Can we go in here? Oh no, it turns the fan back on. Alright, just because it's an avenue available to us. I'm gonna turn that off. Just because. Why not? We're gonna get to the linking site. We're gonna go check in on Gen again. Again. But, we're gonna do what he wants this time. Oops, I saved over a previous save. Should be alright, though. Oh, that's the save where we fell into the fissure. It'll be fine. Alright, we've seen this already. I don't know if I can skip this. Do you want to know what to do? Not yet, but maybe.
I was greatly relieved when I received word that you had recovered the book. I don't quite know how you managed it, but if I may.
You may this time.
Thank you.
We need to get in here. We need to get out of the bars. It's okay. It's all kosher, Gen. It's all right. So I'm gonna do it this time. And I do not mind hints to point me in like the right direction, like don't give Gen the book yet, or saying go to this island and then that's it. Like I'll figure out from there. It is a little sussy.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Yeah, let's do it. This can't be good. Yeah. Can you let me out? That's not what I meant. Oh. He did it. Did he link in with me? Oh, and then it swapped us. Oh, we got him. Dude, we got him. He's in the book. Okay, what do we do? Don't let him out. Oh, that was risky as heck. Oh, we got him. This isn't the book, right? This one's empty. Is he in here? Hey, Gen, how you doing in there, buddy? Ooh. All right, I know it's not right. I know this is the wrong answer, but I want to see what happens when we link out. Hi. How you doing?
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dani culture will be reborn. The lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you.
That sounds bad. At least all the bad endings have been with my entire intent. The fissure glass breaking notwithstanding. Let me see the... Yeah, okay. All right. You were right. That is a lot of bad endings. All right. I'm surprised he believed us and he just followed us in. There's a bone in the goblet. Gross. Can we flush him down the toilet? We can later. We need to signal Aegis first. Okay. Heck yeah. What's this? Maybe that would have been bad to turn off. I don't know. Oh, that might have been turning all the linking books on. Pushing all the buttons. What's going on? I like it here. In like a I don't like it here kind of way. Alright, the cage is down. I wonder if I can do anything else. Check out what's down here. Oh, is this where he worships himself? Oh, it's a water basin. Interesting. And this is where he plays videos of himself. Is this Nella? Or whatever her name is? The one who gave us the book back? I'm gonna go read it real quick, but I think that might have been her, and which makes her possibly a double agent. Nella. Yeah. Is that her? Oh, who is this? To Gen. Loving husband. And my something Englishing. I can't read it. That has raised me. Something love that raised me? Maybe his daughter? No. Are these his parents? The purple water is neat, yeah. It's like an instrument. Gen was definitely living here. Is that a watch? That better be a watch, not a bomb. Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do the, whoops. The Catherine code. There's Tink, Crinkle, and Ding. I don't know. Don't worry about me. 1, 1, 1. Ding, Crinkle, Ding? Something like that? Tink, tink, ding. It's ding. Crinkle, tink, crinkle, something like that, right? There's only one crinkle, so it's like that. I don't know how to do it. It's more of a ratchet. Yeah, that'll be right. All right, you guys up for more reading? The mascot for off-brand Rice Krispies, what are? Crinkle. What's in this drawer? Just his shirts, I guess. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the 5th age. And someone who has much worse handwriting than Gen. And though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she has appeared. Stolen from me by the rebels. And that's the moiety. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fissure Plateau cage, as I guessed, which is where we linked in, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels. I'm wondering if that's a typo. Or the guard was. He was set on by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. Okay, got it. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing somebody link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it all. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of the belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here at all, returned here all the more puzzling. While I'm sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Dunny. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the 5th age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, it's a question why Dunny is in ruins. The task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the 5th age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Yeah, well, vicariously. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Next entry. Sounds like there's 5 notes. Weird, right? Oh, yeah. Kind of, but not really at this point, right? Tink, crinkle, ding. Love them rice bells. Yeah, it kind of is. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Yeah, he is feeding people to the orcs, the whales, the fish. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent at which they are not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity. Speak for yourself again. And thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. I mean, simplicity is complicated. It is obvious that much of this discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of the children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, hence the school, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dunny blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future. The way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all the thoughts of the Dunny. Perhaps it was the only way that she could nationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so much great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father. Yeah, so that was his mother and father on the wall, I'm sure. And for our world. But ultimately, she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dunny became the catalyst for their demise. If I'm able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary. In order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. These last few weeks I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, it's weird how I assumed that was classroom. Schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild, a father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Dunny world, but I can't bear to think of him for too long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I wonder if he died, was killed in front of her, or in front of him. I've got her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight the all but consistent impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atreus is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Dunny. There is no other way. Ooh, he's getting sloppier with his handwriting. It's getting shaky. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Kita. You were the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the imager. Oh, that's her. Okay. Maybe that was his wife on the wall, not his mother. I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages. I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Dunny. That's me. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. I saw that. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanations, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. Its cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atreus is certainly behind this. Yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Okay, we learned a lot there. I don't know why I have to save this. This is my own knowledge that we gained. How's chat going? How you guys doing? Sounds like, let's see. I read that one. 5 notes, 5 islands. 5 is almost, I don't know if it's a holy number or a fateful number in Dunny. Everything here is 5. Riven is 5 letters. These stars are 5 pointed. Everything is 5. Not be quite the reformed man he claimed to be. No, yeah, we saw that one of the bad endings. Well, 2 of the bad endings. One where he shot us, and the other one where he's like, "Oh, I see that you let me out, but I'm not doing that for you." Yeah, this base is coming together nicely. Oh, you're talking about your game, Ciantier? Yeah. Doing well, excited. I feel like I'm at the end. We're closing into getting a full understanding here. I'm gonna do the water again. That's fun. Okay, let's go see what's outside. Oh yeah, I just saved, it's fine. Oh, he locked it. Let's go get Catherine first. She's on the prison island, which I know what to call it. I call it a tree island, but I was wrong. Oh, I turned the furnace off, that's why. I had a bit of a heart attack there. I was like, oh no. Yeah, let's turn the furnace back on. So most linking books don't need this power source, but his shoddy recreations do. There we go. Go get the key from Gen. Yeah, we'll just have to link in and grab it off of him. It'll be fine. It'll work out just fine. All right, turn around. Let's go. All right, let's see. What was it? I don't know what. think that's right. Got it. The idea of the worlds and books making me wonder if they inspired the painted worlds in Dark Souls lore. I think it's a common trope, but this is really, like, the whole game is about it. But it is a question. I actually know that the guy who did Dark Souls was mostly inspired by Eco and didn't really play video games until Eco. So, and this is older than Eco. So, I don't know. Catherine! I found you! And we got Gen. Are we in a hurry?
Quickly.
Okay.
Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup.
All right.
Can I see the book?
Here.
You did it.
Yeah, we got him.
We're all free. You captured Gen.
I didn't mean to, but we did.
But there's still his followers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible.
Okay.
You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure.
Okay.
I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Okay. Got it. I'll see you there. We're in the home stretch, guys. It's gonna be a minute for her to link out of here before we can move. Still can't move yet. There we go. And Catherine, you could have left the thing open for me. Maybe it doesn't work that way. Eventually it works. Bet Gen doesn't follow you into the book if you hesitate after the first time. I wonder if he doesn't, and then he notices. Yeah. We reloaded to before the first time we refused, so if that means anything. Imagine if you forgot the code at this point and you have no way of remembering what it is. Developers had wished to make a longer delay between you trapping yourself and Gen following you. But I like how it happened. The fact that it was so unexpected. Cause like, what are we gonna do in there? It made sense. Like to just be like, oh yeah, link back with me. He's like, go first. I'm like, all right, cool. I forgot that only one person can be in there, so when they link in, I get kicked out. Because that's what happens in Myst with the red and blue books. If we finish the book and link in, it kicks them out, and then they leave us in there, in the bad endings. Oh, this is closed now. Uh-oh. We want to go back to the temple, which is this one. I know how to do this. Here we go. We open the fissure. Now, I've always wondered what Catherine looked like for years, and it's just interesting finally meeting her in a weird time capsule. Like, I've gotten older, but she hasn't. Yeah, it is cool. That is the tip. Yeah. Because you have to get the bad ending to realize where the white pages are in Myst 1. It is also how you solve it. You, once you put in 4 pages out of the 5, they'll tell you where the last page is, which is also where Atris's book is, the green book. that needs the white page. So you have to get almost to the bad ending in order to finish Mist. Oh, no, it's been cut off. That's okay. We don't need to go that way. A lot of our stuff's been reset. Oh, no, I did that. I reloaded. I reloaded that. It is different. Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah, the trap books only hold one user at a time. I did know that. But as long as you touch the book before he shoots you, yeah, Gan will always follow you. Okay. He says that we're fine, that we went in. Yeah, because, yeah, he doesn't know about trap books. He only knows about books that don't work. Possibly. All right, guys, I'm excited. This time we were told to do this. All right. Yeah, and Angel, this is the part I caught you playing, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta leave. I saw you punching in the buttons. I'm like, I can't see the code, but I'll lurk, I promise. All right. There's our starry expanse. This would be a great transition into Space Engineers. That's 5, I think. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? 4, 3. Are you ready, guys? 2. And with that, I think we're done. 1. What happens to everyone who's living here? Is that Atris? Hey! Okay. She should be here.
Where's the book?
She has it. Okay, good.
I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us.
Let's go.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
What happens to me? Oh no. No. He didn't leave us here, did he? I thought we were going back.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Oh, that was good. The fissure is safe. I do remember that. Oh, that's right. I forgot we're not from Dunny or Mist. We're from another age entirely. Well, thank you guys so much for being here for this journey that has been, gosh, more than 20 years in the making. I'm glad you guys were here for it. This has been great. This has been really fun. And I want to play Exile later, but I want to take a break for this. I want to take a break on this style, but so we're going to be moving a little bit more into horror games for a bit. Silent Hill specifically, we'll be doing a Silent Hill marathon, but we will probably almost certainly play Exile and Revelation in the future, and whenever Firmament comes out, and we'll throw Abduction on that list also. Myst 3's trailer. I'm not going to do that today, but we'll do teases. We'll do teases. Prudent. Okay, that makes sense. Play the Looker. I don't know about that one. Maybe. I'll still need to see it. That sounds pretty funny. It's The Witness. It's a parody on The Witness. We could also see how bad Pissed is. That you have access to that one. I don't know how it's gonna work though. Are the rest of the Myst games not made by the same? Oh, no, they are. They are, absolutely are. I believe the fourth one was helped along by Ubisoft because they technically bought the rights to it. But and then the fifth game and Uru are a kind of a different venture and look very different, and again funded by Ubisoft. But Cyan thanks everyone who played Myst, and Riven exists because of you. Even in hindsight, I hope that's true. Myst 2022 exists, and so does Firmament. Firmament exists partly because of me. Abduction as well. But yeah, they are made by the same people. Yeah, even the books are written by the same people. And that's just it, guys. That's just it. I don't have anything else for you except for follow the channel if you want to do more stuff. I'll do if I have time and energy, I will do open lobbies on Smash Bros Ultimate, but then we're gonna on Saturday morning, if you guys want to be there. I have a VOD if you want to see how fun those are. But then also we're gonna do a Silent Hill marathon, and that'll be fun too. We're gonna be going through the first game on PS1, then the Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4, and the other ones if we feel like it. We'll see how we're feeling. Gosh, I don't even know what to say to you guys, but yeah, thanks for being here. This is the Midnight Snow, and I'm Glitchy Real, or just Nick, and you know the spiel. I don't know how to do an outro, but I appreciate all you guys for being here, and yeah, sometimes we do random streams. That's why the follows are important, but otherwise, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Thanks, guys, and I'm gonna check out for the night. I hope to see you next time, and that'll be later. I don't know how to get off, so I'm just leaving. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.